Hello and welcome. So I'll just walk you through how we went and we simulated this model, but first I'll show you from where I brought this model because I didn't animate it. I went to Sketchfab. There is downloadable models, and the one I choose named Buster Drone. It's in here, so I click on it and it's already animation is built in it. See, just watch it. Very cool animation, and the eye. So what I wanted from this model, mainly the fan that's rotating, so I can extract the velocity, so I can emit smoke according to that velocity. But I didn't want to emit it that it will hit the floor and make it like a dust wave. It's just like it's smoke coming down from it. And we have this rotation, nice rotation. So big shout out to Lava Dragon. Thank you for making this one free. So I went to the download, and you have a couple of options. The FBX will carry out the animation. Shift is a very good file format, and it will make sure that sometime the texture will not be connected, and sometime it will be connected. So I downloaded it. Then I jump to Houdini. So let's go to the first frame. This is the scene. These are the lighting. I put it here. This one is the background. Just color it in brown. Topnet I didn't use. This is for the Pyro. This is the robot. This is the simulation. Now let's go here first. Let me get out of the camera. So this was the first model I was thinking about to take its gun, but I ended up not using it. Maybe I will use it in another time. So when you import it, file, import, and it's GLTF. Let's choose, let's say this one, and you choose load attribute, load, and use material, load material, flatten. It will not come up like this separated in each geometry, each group. If you press flatten, you don't press it, it will be separated. See, but I didn't use this one. There. And there is this one. What's this? Control G. Yeah, same model. So this is the FBX. I used the FBX because I wanted the animation, so I just separated it, this one out, and these are the material. In FBX, not always the material will be connected, and sometimes even if you connect it will not show up. So I didn't bother about it. And this is the chop network with all the animation in it. See, we stop it here. Right. Okay, these are all the parts. I just take it all out and I merge it here. And the way you do it, either you do it one by one, object merge, and shop path, and you assign a color, or I use a script. Where is it? Merge edit tool. This is the script. It's a Python script that I imported it. and with one click it will do all of it in one shot. I can share with you this Python script if you want. Just leave it in the comment down. So automatically it will generate it as one piece and imported it, all of it. I put some quick material, match lab match size, it's lab axis align, this tool. This it will move the geometry like to its minimum way, so it will translate it down and it will put it directly on the grid 0, 0, 0. So it's a nice, very good tool. Then I cleaned some of the leftover node. This is the null. Let's have a look. So push the FBX, it carry out the animation and even the fan. Very beautiful dance. Okay, next I only selected the fans because I will use its rotation. So in the trail sub I extracted the velocity, so you can see it here now. See, this is the velocity, it's calculating down. I played with the velocity a little bit more. See, to make it up and down. Using a point VAP, I just multiply the velocity with the normal with a constant of 10, constant of 1, sorry, and I injected it, feed it to the velocity. Then stop, Pyro source, I took the points, I put the density, velocity, temperature only, no burn, because it's just a smoke, and I modify a little bit the velocity more to the -2, so it go down more. Then I rasterize it. Then for the below smoke, I started at frame 130, because at 130, if you can see here, let's go here, at 130, it will spin faster. Then in the Pyro simulation, I start at 130, I give it a small buoyancy. I should decrease the wind, disturbance and turbulence also, so the shape will be changed. Very low sim, unbound, I close it from below. Then I cache it here, so you can have a look. Let me run a quick flipbook and I'll come back for it. So I run the flipbook and here it is. Oh. Sorry. Again. As you can see, you can find the shape of the fan rotating, one here and one here, and it's pushing down. Now when the body start to move down, so the fan will push up, so the smoke follow up. And this is the disturbance rising everywhere. Again, very cool. So we'll continue from here. Let's just pick up any frame. So let's use this frame. Control G, and for the look I use a gradient between white to brown, so we have some difference. So this is the smoke for the drone. Now on the other part, here, what did I do here? Yeah, here the drone itself, I made a VDB from it that's moving, and I added as a collider, so the smoke will not penetrate and it will be affected by its by the geometry and its velocity. From here I went and I took cancel, control home, another home, I extruded. What did I do here? Yeah, the particle for the fire, the shooting. I modeled a small area here like the gun, one here, one in the back. Split it, back it, make it one dot. Played with its normal, and I calculated its velocity again. Then in a pop network I made it start at the frame, which frame I started 129, so I just put here 129, 128. Okay, and I made it stop at frame 426 when the drone fan becomes slower. I used that attribute the velocity from the dot, the point, because if you can see here we have a velocity, and I multiply it 30 times to make it very fast. So if you have a look, boom, boom, I remove the velocity. So it's just shooting according to this belt, 2 point every 1 second. Can make it faster, but let's make it 10, so you can see, boom. Okay, and variance I didn't change. Then here I just also I added a ground, so it will reflect. Trail, no need for trail because already I have the velocity already included, but I didn't use it. Then with the Pyro, I went to the Pyro spark trail. It will give me these two nodes. So the spark, I just increase the size and have a look. So it's shooting bullets. Let's put the ground so we know the size. And here I scale along the length. If you remove it, it's like a line. Here it will extrude and it will go from big to small. Okay, and then I combine both of them here. Now for the Pyro, the explosion, like it's in the background, I started with a point, I push it to the back, then I replicate it multiple times, and point index is the same as the Pyro. I configure ground explosion, starting frame, point replicate, and this is the burst. I started animation at which frame? 140. So let me go to frame 138. So this is the explosion, the burst. This is the source. Okay, and here also the trail path from each point. And this is the Pyro trail source, just the default setting, because I didn't want the system to get very heavy. Then I started the frame at 140, dissipation very small, 0.25 should go down, but I didn't go down because it will take ages to finish. Close the boundary, the sourcing, all the default setting, and the shape I didn't add wind because I want something in the background to fill it up. Then I cache it. If we look at the cache, I'll do a flip book, I'll come back again. So this is the Pyro simulation. So you see the main fireball explosion, and these are the trail, and now it dissipates and cool down. Very impressive. See? Another one. It will be in the background, just this area. See the light effect, very impressive. The Pyro simulation is very interesting and very much customizable. So we'll continue from here. Just choose any frame, not this one, I want something here. Let's wait for it to upload. Okay, or something here. Yes, so far, so I added Pyro lock for it to make the fire more prominent and the emission. So let it cook a little bit for a while. Okay, it's cooking, and we'll see it now, and you'll see the fire, the secondary fire on each one of these. Boom. See. So the setting for this one, smoke, I increase it to 30, scatter, I pump it up, and fire, and secondary fire. In this frame it's not showing, but in other frame you'll see little bit here. So I took it out here. Go up, and here I with the background I added a camera and a camera rig. So with the camera rig I simulated it. Hopefully you like it. I included the file for you to experiment. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.